and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Volunteers will put total weather to crank us up. Fair catch called for and made. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in the recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the offense has a gift back on the field after the costly special teams error. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Selden. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Looking for a huge play. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big...
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. The inside handoff. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period.
Florida State 14, Tennessee 0.
We've got this third down play to open the quarter. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And the ball is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, the short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, going to making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
On the move, it's Iamaleava. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman, kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll run play action. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the quick game. On the move at the 30, running toward the tape. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Uiagalelei. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, no!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Looking to move it through the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the move, he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's gonna pass. He's taking the shot. Snags it inside the 20. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0.
That makes the score Florida State 28, Tennessee.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Number 88, set to kick this low.
Coming out with it, it's White. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Split backs here. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Off play action. Gets rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Gets it out quickly. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Going for it all. And they can't connect, and the gamble does. Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, the war chant, Chief Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known as the Dope. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. Ripping through the defense. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's running in the open. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Still running at the 40. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive.
Nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he left him grabbing. stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the play.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The snap sets up the throw. They've got the screen set up. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. To the air, it's Ewers. Setting up the screen. Sweet feet on the move. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
On second down, looking again to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Missed the connection on second, now looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off. And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Touchdown, Texas! The defense with the scoop and score.
What a big-time play for the defense. Not only forcing the fumble, but scooping it up, taking it all the way to the house. That's how you change the momentum of a football game.
And the point after is good. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Pulls it in. It's Benson. He breaks a tackle. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Noles are in the hurry-up. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Shoots it to the left. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
And the ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The incompletion brings up a second down. To throw, it's Uiagalelei. Looking down the middle. And that ball is picked off. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Florida State, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
The Noles in the hurry-up. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got the first down and more. Up-tempo for the offense.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down in the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Uyangalele. He's looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much chance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throwing right. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Going up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback.
Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Reeled it in and just made the house call. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was big. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
28, Florida State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Final minute now of the third quarter. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The DBs will back off a bit. They'll try to get it through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, no! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Trying to power it in. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like, there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bad isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them and they forced the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Ewers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's go. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes down after making the grab, picks up a few, but still short of the 1st down. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbound?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He can play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Corners are going to bail. Wants to throw on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Twist his way through. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gotta have it here on 4th down. He's got him, and they convert. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? These corners backing off a bit. Pressure coming.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Floating away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss, pick up a bunch of yards, and maybe get a big play out of it.
3rd down play from the gun. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel or no mas, as they will concede defeat. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Line getting set on 2nd down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days.